My name is Sylvia Ann Brown Abbate, and I am almost 84 years old. It was just during the war, so I remember us being inside a lot, and I remember having to go down in the special place when we heard the planes coming over. It was during the war. I didn't mind school. We walked to school, and I was captain of all the athletics and all the games, and I represented the county in sprinting in Gosforth, Newcastle-on-Tyne. And I went to a girls-only school from the age of 12 until I finished school. And then I went to the College of Commerce and for a couple of years. The only thing was the youth club. I used to go to a youth club once or twice a week because after the war everybody just hung around at home, I think. And there was a place that we used to go to, the Toddle Inn. People used to, because Toddle, and I'm just going to Toddle here, for milkshakes and coffee and things. Or just sit and chat. You didn't have to buy anything. Sunday morning we used to go down to the quayside in Newcastle and buy a little packet of Winkles, and you got Winkles with a pin. You lifted the Winkles out with a pin. Oh God, this is old. Baby Shem, I used to like Baby Shem. I left to go to a holiday camp. But yeah, they came and chose me. There was thousands and thousands and thousands, apparently, people going for this holiday camp. And I went for one little chatty talk in 10 minutes, and then I got a phone call the day after. They wanted me to go immediately. It was a red coat, so I was in charge of the new entries. I had to tell them what to do and advise them which different section that they belonged. And I was there for a few years. I went and worked as a receptionist and a beautician. And then I met my husband. We left to go to live in Edinburgh, and we got married, and I went with him to Edinburgh. We're still married 64 years later. Because he was quiet, because he couldn't speak English. And all the girls and all the mothers invited Dad. But then they didn't like it when he took me along. All invited, invite, yes. And then he says, well, I'm not going to go if you're not coming. Oh, and I quite liked it because he always had money. Oh, he bought a house straight away. And people didn't buy houses in those days in Edinburgh. And it was expensive there, but he always had money. And we had a brand new house. Number 43 something Gardens. I had two daughters. David was 7.5 years younger, so it was the two girls. There were never any trouble. And people used to say, how? Because I can't remember any of you being in any trouble. All very good, very quiet. Jana was more chatty. Julie was very reserved. Pasta with just tins of tomatoes. Not very often to Italy. We went to Spain. That was nice. You just have to make the most of it because people are all different. And when you get to know them, everybody's on their best behavior and this and this and this and this. And it's not until you actually live with them that you realize. Fortunately, Dad and I are very lucky. Very different. But he's more gentle, I suppose. And he wants to please me most of the time. I've never worried about my health. Some days you have off days, but people make a big deal. You've got to think, well, you can't be perfect. But then if somebody comes, they don't want to know that you're down. So whoever comes then, they lift me up. Because if they come in and you think, oh God, even if you hear the door and you think, oh no, then you have to do something. You can't sort of let them know that you're in a bad mood. That's ridiculous. Probably don't complain, I'm a bit full of fun maybe, chatty. And if I go somewhere and everybody's sort of, nobody knows, no, I'm the one that will say, oh, this one's that, and introduce them. Because that was my job at Butlins. That was probably why I was chosen at Butlins. And if you go somewhere and everybody's all sit quiet and stayed, then I'll say, oh, come, join us. And then I sit them and I'll go and get another couple and join them. I've always done that.
Thank you, Mom.
And that's it.